The nation's top-ranked home builder, Centex, stopped construction at a Sacramento area development. This is a story we first broke today on KCRA.com. In a statement, the company said, quote, "Because of current housing market conditions, we've decided to stop building homes in Cypress at Cavallo Ranch in Rancho Cordova," end quote. Centex says it will finish building 13 homes under contract, but will not continue their plans to build more than 100 other houses. Tonight, we continue our special coverage of the mortgage meltdown with a look at how it's, in some cases, benefiting people.
And KCRA 3's Teo Torres shows us tonight that some first-time home buyers could be in for a pleasant surprise.
This is the sound of home for Shannon Southwood. She's a first-time home buyer who bought at a great time.
I had heard that it was going down. I was kind of waiting, for my moment.
And she seized it. She bought this 1920s four-bedroom fixer-upper in downtown Sacramento. Perfect for her, her son Justin, daughter Nicole, and their 4 dogs.
I wouldn't have been able to get anything around here a couple of years ago, but with the way the market went and, longer I've been at my job and things just kind of all came together at the same time.
According to the California Association of Realtors, in the last quarter of 2007, 33% of Californians made enough money to buy an entry-level home. That's up 25% from the same time period in 2006. Experts say if you're a first-timer on the hunt,
it's a perfect time to buy a house, especially in our area.
Realtor Lisa Lavin says for the first time in years, first-time buyers can be picky.
Once they feel good about it and they trust the market in the area and the location and it works for their needs, we can find a property and make it a very smooth transaction.
There are a lot of people now that can definitely afford a lot more home than they think they can.
But mortgage brokers like Ryan Nordby say unlike in the recent past, you won't be approved for a loan for a house you can't afford.
We want to make sure that the client is not in a situation where they can get in trouble and be kind of house poor with their monthly payments.
Shannon got real, got a realtor, did research, and dove in. She's got a house now she can afford, buying in a buyer's market. At the same time, saying goodbye to the label first-time home buyer.
Things just kind of all came together at the same time, and it was amazing.
Teo Torres, KCRA 3 reports.
And another option is the 35-year interest-only plus loan. That rate is fixed for the life of the loan, and you pay interest only for the first 5 years. In year 6, your payments do go up slightly as you begin to pay off the principal. Our coverage of the mortgage meltdown is always on at KCRA.com. You can click on the latest foreclosure story on our main page. Our Foreclosure 101 and Mortgage 101 sections answer a lot of questions about the current housing market.
Elsewhere, one day when the national news was grim about the housing market, a sign in Sacramento that things may be turning around. KCRA 3's Richard Sharp is live in Sacramento to explain what's going on. People need some good news around here, Richard.
That's right. Realtors tell us that several banks are now pricing their foreclosed homes at well below what these homes are being appraised for. The goal here, get as many offers as they can. 2 realtors tell us it seems to be working.
She's the one that handles.
A dry erase board chock full of listings for foreclosed homes.
Oh, we are so busy.
Kerry Covey is trying to keep track of them all, and he's noticing something big. Almost 25% of his listings are being bid on by investors.
It's huge because if you talk about last quarter, we weren't seeing any investors at all.
That's good news because historically it has signaled the bottom of previous housing slumps. It also means bidding wars on bank-owned homes.
It is that crazy right now.
Lisa Lavin is another realtor who has noticed a competitive shift in foreclosures from just a few months ago.
Huge difference. In December, January, we could actually get a home, 1 to 2 offers.
The number of offers some of these homes are getting will shock you. We're not just talking about 2, 3, or 4 offers. Let's go higher, a lot higher.
One home that we had.
Just got a call before I came here.
In the Antelope area.
It just went on the market.
We had 12 offers.
21 offers on the property.
Of course, we're not out of the woods yet. Both agents expect more foreclosures. However,
this is great news for the homes that are selling, and it's going to show a big turn in our home sales for the positive.
Now, the downside to all of this, if you are a home buyer looking to scoop up one of these homes for a great price, you could have some stiff competition, and you could have to shop around for quite a while. Of course, the competition here, all those investors who are now starting to get into the market. Live in Sacramento, I'm Richard Sharp, KCRA 3 reports.
Well, Richard, despite some good news in our housing market, on the national level, things are still looking very bleak. New figures show that home foreclosures have reached an all-time high of just over 8%. Meantime, a growing number of homeowners are falling behind on their mortgage payment at its highest level since 1985. All of this is causing home equity to drop to a record low below 50%. This is the first time this has happened since World War II, 1945. That means more people owe money on their house than they actually have equity in that home. A court ruling could